Dylan, you've achieved most of the goals this season. There's a big prize here though, 6 games to go. It's in your own hands, isn't it, finishing third?
Yeah, I think we set out our targets at the start of the season and well on course for that. Might sound a bit boring, but as everyone says in the changing room and staff and everyone, it's just take every game as it comes really, and after that game we'll speak about it, analyse it and move on to the next one. But we've put ourselves in a good place at the moment.
The team, confidence-wise, it can't be any better than what it is at the moment. Is that a fact?
Yeah, I think the confidence, it's been the highest it's probably been since I've been at the club especially. You see that in training every day and off the pitch in the change room, and especially on a match day. At the weekend we know what we set out to do at the weekend, and everyone's full of confidence going into the game, which is always a big plus.
That's not always the case when you go to Ibrox or taking on Celtic though. You can go in there with a bit of nervousness, a bit of trepidation, but there does appear to be belief. Where does that come from?
Just off, I think, recent results and performances. I think we go over the game after every game and try and work on what needs to be improved in that game and try and put it better towards the next game. But as I say, as the results have gone the way we wanted, I think you build confidence every game as it is anyway. So going into last weekend full of confidence, and obviously we took 3 points. So
I might embarrass you here. How impressed have you been with the manager and what he's come through this season?
Yeah, I think from the start of the season you could see what he wanted to do at the club, and obviously he had a little bit of a tough start, but everyone knew in the dressing room what we needed to do and what we had going forward, and obviously it took a little bit of time, few signings as well, which is obviously a bit tough at the start of the season to kind of gel, and obviously as soon as we started picking up points, the momentum has just carried on. So
has he changed anything at all since the start of the season? I know he's changed formation a little bit, but in terms of the build-up to the game and trying to help the players mentally become the players that they are and have the belief that they have now?
I think a little bit, but I think as the week looked now, it didn't really look any different at the start of the season. It was just about cutting out silly mistakes at the start of the season, which kind of cost us 3 points, and now everyone's kind of on the same page and everyone's back up to full fitness. Everyone's just raring to go now and know what the manager needs.
Does it help you in these 6 games that every team is fighting for something, including Sunday's team Dundee?
Yeah, I think the league's so tight at the moment, with teams wanting to achieve what they set out at the start of the season, but it's about what's in our dressing room going forward, and knowing that you have the confidence to beat these teams, because like I say, we've had a few massive results over the last couple of months, and that's kind of put us in good stead and full confidence going into the game.
Does it irk you a little bit that you haven't beaten Dundee this season?
Yeah, a little bit, but like I say, from the last time we played them, it's a completely different outlook on the game. Like I say, we've been on a good run recently, which is obviously full of confidence, and hopefully beat them at the weekend, and then obviously move forward to looking at the games after this play.
Finally for me then, not back to the manager. He's had a fantastic run at the moment. He's still a young man, still learning the game, he'll tell you that himself. I suppose it does surprise you, does it surprise you that there are clubs down south now looking at David Gray as a potential manager in England? Well,
he's done ever so well the last however many months, but we always knew that from the start of the season that it was we were doing everything right, just the results weren't going our way. But like I say, the last couple of months has been outstanding. You can see that with the manager of the months he's won, and obviously the team performing. So it's an all-round collective display.
There'd be no surprise if some big clubs keep calling for him.
Well, yeah, I think if any manager does well, there'll obviously be teams sniffing around and what have you.